These are some simple black and white lines, but we're about to trick your brain with a visual illusion. Keep staring at these red and green lines, and as you stare at them, we are going to discuss what's going on in the brain.
So just make sure you keep your eyes right on those green horizontal and red vertical lines. What's going on is that your brain is always changing. It's always looking at what's out there in the world and adjusting around that. And part of the surprise is how quickly it can do that. So in this case, what's happening is your brain is seeing that green and horizontal are linked with one another, and red and vertical are linked, and it doesn't know why. And so its job is to always try to get the most information out of a scene. So it's going to try to separate horizontal and the color and vertical from its color so that it can get the most information out of a scene. So for example, if you're watching a waterfall, it's going down and down, and if you stare at that long enough, then you look over to the side, and it looks like all the trees and rocks are climbing upward. This is known as the motion after effect. This was actually the oldest illusion in the literature. Aristotle noticed this when he watched a horse that was in a river. The horse was caught in the river, and then he stared at that for a while during the rescue efforts. And then when he looked at other places, everything seemed to be moving the other way. So the key is the brain's always trying to cancel out information that it doesn't need. Now, you guys are staring at these red and green lines. The green ones happen to be linked with horizontal lines, and the red ones with vertical. And so what your brain is doing is saying, wait, why are these things linked? It shouldn't be. For some reason, I'm seeing horizontal as green and vertical as red, and I shouldn't be. So it's trying to cancel that out. So what's going to happen when we go back to the black and white lines is that there's a color after effect. You're actually going to see any horizontal line as being reddish and any vertical line as being greenish.
And so this happens because by applying the expected visual stimulus to what is coming in, your brain saves some energy or some effort in processing what's coming in?
You know what? It allows it to see things better. It says, hey, the whole world is moving down, or in this case, hey, everything horizontal is greenish, and I don't know why that is, but I want to get rid of that illuminant. So what it's trying to do is essentially cancel out the color so that it's maximally poised to detect new changes, new information.
Wow. In a moment, we're going to go back to the original black and white image. So let us know in the comments if you see the after effect.